And we are going live, right? Are we live? We're live. We are streaming right now on YouTube. This is my first time doing this, and for this, what I'm going to do, kind of changing my screen here, is I'm applying to be a student ambassador for the Physio-U team. And then I'm going to put this little link on their page and see what happens. So Physio asked me about my social media skills, and I have loads of social media that I have drawn away from and have said I'm going to deactivate and, return to eventually. So let's see. Physio-U wants to know if I'm going to throw my hat into the ring to be a student ambassador with them, what can I do for them? And it seems like they really want marketing. Well, the important part of what Physio-U seems to be doing and addressing right now is the change in the way we educate ourselves. And it's quite fascinating because right now I'm in grad school to become an occupational therapist. I'm an occupational therapy assistant right now. I've been working in skilled nursing for the last 3 years. I've done a tiny bit of home care, but not really enough. And I have many, many interests. I've been in the military for almost 7 years. I've been in the Army Reserves as a behavioral health specialist. So that's a little bit of a background on me. And I have a year and a half left until I'm done with grad school. So I'm really excited about that. But there's been a major change in our education system, and it's not just because of COVID. It's been coming. It's been making its way with the internet. And our access to knowledge has changed drastically. And I think Physio-U kind of has the edge on that. And that's because students now, more than ever, are teaching themselves their profession. It's not you go to school, you sit with a professor, you're doing labs, and you're working through problems in person. It's more you're working through problems at home with you and your computer, and you and your mind, and you and your textbook, and then you're discussing it later on with other classmates or other professors. So Physio-U has the edge there. I used it for my kinesiology course, and I haven't explored it too much since then, but I got an email about being a student ambassador, and I'm like, you know what? That's a good opportunity. Why not try for it? Boo-doo. So I'm a big fan of occupations-based treatment and educating patients and counseling them into understanding why occupational therapy is important, necessary, and how the research backs what we do and why it works, how it develops in our mind. And I want to be able to help spread that knowledge, not just to my clientele, but to society and to other students working towards becoming occupational therapists. I've also mentored. I've only mentored one student because I was a COTA. I am a COTA. I've been COTA. That's what they like to call it. I've been a COTA for a few years now, and at one point I took a student, and I would love to take another one, but it's really hard to do when you're already in grad school and you have a home and life happens. But taking a student is just, it's a great thing, and everybody should do it. And it's our job to pass down that knowledge that we have and the skills that we have to those who are going to do it in the future, as well as teach the clientele and teach society.